It's been 8 long years for Brian Minderman getting his restaurant running. 7-day work weeks are the norm to keep costs down.
It's getting to the point where it's it's really fatiguing.
Wuju Korean barbecue survived the pandemic, supply chain issues, and inflation, but Brian isn't sure how much more he can take. Talk of raising the minimum wage in Lynnwood is worrisome.
We have to adjust the menu prices. It is a reflection of, minimum wage increases.
Today we gather not just as representatives of our respective organizations, but as advocates for the hard-working individuals who make our beloved city what it is today.
A group called Fair Pay Lynnwood wants to raise the city's minimum wage from $16.66 an hour to $20.24 over 3 years starting next July. Lynnwood City Council member Josh Binda is leading the crusade.
We need to be sure we're prioritizing the workers.
The increase would only affect businesses with 15 or more employees or those grossing at least $2 million a year.
This is not going to affect our mom and pop shops here in Lynnwood. Any business here with less than 15 employees will not be affected. We wanted to make sure that those that are having those type of employees are not going to be impacted by this.
Binda says with federal food assistance programs being slashed by the Trump administration, people need more money.
They could potentially lose, food on the table. They could starve. There are people that are already on their last dollar. And so I think we need to work together as a community to make sure we're protecting all people.
At $16.66, Washington already has the highest minimum wage in the nation, higher than even New York City. The Washington wage just went up again in January. Brian Minderman believes employers will have to cut workers' hours or raise prices to make up for an increase, something he says could force some to shut down.
They're going to, start staying home and then not going out so often. They're not spending money. It doesn't feed back into the, the local economy. And then basically it's we got to question whether or not it's worth staying in business.
Supporters are currently gathering signatures to bring to the Lynnwood City Council for a vote. If the council rejects it, they plan to bring it directly to voters next February. In Lynnwood, Eric Wilkinson, King 5 News.